Tucked away within the University of Sheffield's Alfred Denny building is a hidden zoological museum. Established in 1905, the museum was used to educate students on the vast diversity of animal life, with real-life examples from all animal groups, a function it still serves today, as well as now providing access to the public. Book onto our monthly tours to see our weird and wonderful specimens, such as the skull of a terror bird, a suspended manatee skeleton, and much, much more. What is the origin of our museum? To trace our history, we should start with its founder and namesake, Alfred Denny. Our tour guides, Laura and Emily, can tell you more.
Professor Denny was the son of Henry Denny, a well-respected entomologist who studied lice. Henry Denny was also the creator of what is now known as Leeds Museum. Alfred Denny worked at Firth College as a biology lecturer in 1884, later becoming the professor of biology in 1888. He was well loved by his students and described as the best teacher at the college. He published a book co-authored with Elsie Mile titled The Structure and Life History of a Cockroach. Alfred Denny began advocating for a museum in 1898, but it wasn't until the establishment of the University of Sheffield in 1905 that a museum for zoology and comparative anatomy was established in Firth Court, which he looked after as the honorary curator.
The museum reached its peak in 1935, where it extended across 3 floors of Firth Court, reportedly with a stuffed giraffe standing tall in its centre. Numerous galleries held a variety of specimens, ranging from skeletons, spirit jars, pinned insects, and taxidermy. These are obtained from a number of sources, including natural history dealers, specialist companies, and a private zoo which passed on the remains of animals after they had died. The museum also received donations from academics and explorers. For example, these taxidermy birds from Henry Seaborn, a famous Sheffield-based ornithologist, and this penguin, one of the first taxidermy specimens to be obtained from the Antarctic, which was picked up during Captain Scott's first expedition. In the 1960s, the museum relocated to the seafloor of a newly opened biology building, which was later renamed to the Alfred Denny Building in his memory. The foyer of the building shows off some of the museum specimens and other items relating to the study of zoology.
Darwin's work on evolution and adaptation has been captured in this mural, which was created by Sheffield-based artist Jason Thompson.
The large lice on this mural reference the connections between Charles Darwin and the university through Alfred's father, Henry Denny.
Henry Denny and Charles Darwin sent lots of letters to each other discussing lice host preferences amongst different species.
In the museum, we hold 2 of the original letters sent in January 1865. In one, Darwin asked to quote Henry's work on lice to support a theory that different races of humans could be classified as separate species. Today, we recognise this as an attempt to justify racism, and it serves as a reminder that lots of foundational scientific research is often steeped in racist and misogynistic bias that the scientific community is only now starting to acknowledge and challenge. As an educational museum, we believe in the importance of acknowledging these contexts, and on our public tours we delve into the links between natural history, British imperialism, colonisation, and museums.
The function of the museum remains the same since it was established: teaching. Mostly, the museum is used to highlight animal diversity, as well as note differences and similarities between animal groups. It also provides examples of animal development through life history jars. The museum is also used to teach practical skills, such as animal classification and scientific illustration.
There are many unique specimens that support student learning, some of which have been in the museum since its establishment, such as this chimpanzee skeleton that now forms a part of our primate evolutionary display, and this embryological development jar that displays the growth stages of a chicken. Our most unique resources are these double specimens, part taxidermy and part skeleton. These were created by Oskar Lucis, the museum curator between 1953 and 1981. They were made to provide visual aids on how the skeleton supports the body.
In 2012, the museum opened its doors to the public to share all of its weird and wonderful specimens on monthly tours. It remains a tremendous asset to the university for teaching, public engagement, and educational outreach, as well as providing volunteers experience in curatorial roles.
To honour the museum's legacy as an educational space, we have been working to increase the accessibility of our collections for all to learn more about. On our website, you can access detailed information on all the items we have on display and in our archives, and simple guides on the different animal groups for those interested in learning more about animal diversity. We also contain some behind-the-scenes information of how the museums run, and more information on how you can book onto events. We've recently set up a virtual reality experience, so now anyone can explore the museum from the comfort of their homes, walking around the space and clicking on information tabs to learn more about each individual item. Whether you visit us in person or virtually, we hope you enjoy the Alfred Denny Museum.